What's up, everybody? I'm starting something new today, and my son Gabriel here is coming along for the very first installment of basically a video blog. So today's Friday, it's the second week in September, and I've been on this really amazing journey personally and professionally for over 2 years now. And in that time, I've gone from being laid off to figuring out how to get my own business going, to get it going well enough that it was actually merged with a much larger business. And now we're actually in the middle of a video here, buddy. And now I guess we got a climber here. And now we're working to take that business from 7 figures to 8, and this journey from the very beginning to all the way to here, while maintaining a strong family life and all that stuff, is some of the things that I'd like to share. So really every week what I want to be bringing to you is everything from business scaling tips to personal productivity to leadership challenges, health challenges, all of these things that I'm going through as I learn how to grow and become an effective leader and manager of time and babies. That's what I want to share with you now. And the first thing is on productivity. And I was actually going to share something else, but I've got Gabriel here with me today. He's extremely busy, woke up a little early from his nap, and I thought that was kind of an appropriate lesson, because really the whole reason that I started any of this journey, the whole reason I wanted to own my own business and do my own thing was really for this little guy. And really it was actually Gideon before him, and even just the thought that they were coming. Gideon's 5 now, so even just knowing that those guys were coming, I could already see ahead of me that I didn't want to spend my days the way I was spending my days, and I wanted to have more control over those things. So that's what ultimately got me on this journey. Now, a funny thing happens along the way is, whether you're, and this is true whether you're just starting out or whether you actually have some really good traction. It's actually a big problem in both cases. What happens is you end up having way less time for the things that you wanted. And it's kind of a funny, ironic scenario, right? Got a little keyboard here. Hey, the keyboard's over here. You can face the camera now. It's kind of a big ironic twist on the whole thing, right? You start the business because you want to have more time for your family. You want to have more freedom for those things. Ultimately, you wind up having less. In the early days, it's because you're doing your side hustle during family time or during when you're supposed to be sleeping or something like that. And then once you get the business going, it's a lot of working extra hours because it's just you and you're trying to figure this stuff out for yourself. So this is a battle that I fought on a number of fronts, and it changes every few years. So it's only been recently that I feel like I finally at least see the path to where I want to be and see kind of like the light at the end of the tunnel. It's been this ongoing joke with my wife for years that I'm always like, hey, sweetheart, this is going to be a busy month, but after that month it'll be fine. She just rolls her eyes because it's always something, right? So I want to share a couple of things that I've been doing that have helped me. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm not there yet, okay? I got a long way to go, but I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. One of those things has been this planner from Best Self. So this has been a big deal because it's helping me be really intentional about my time. And so I've actually got my day planned out here the day ahead of time. I plan out what things I'm going to be doing, and it really helps me focus. Bookmarks falling out here. It helps me focus my effort on what I'm going to be doing and what I intend to be doing. And then I love this part here at the end. It's actually got reflection time at the end of the day. This is a hard habit to get into. It's really helpful when I do it right. And my favorite part is at the end of the week being able to look back and say, what did I accomplish this week? And I'll be honest, there's been a lot of weeks where that was not much. But measuring that and getting to the end of the week and saying, oh man, I did not do what I intended to do. I did not do what I needed to do to move the needle forward. Saying that in and of itself is progress, believe it or not. Because what most people do is they don't say it, they don't measure it, they don't know, and all you have is this year by year snapshot every January when you're like, well, what should I do this year? You're like, well, what did I do last year? Nothing really. This is putting it in my face every single day, every single week. What have I accomplished? And when I do have those little wins, the other thing it does is it lets me celebrate those wins, and that's a big deal too. So that's my number one tool that I'm using right now. It's the Best Self Planner. The second thing is I'm actually going through a productivity course from Michael Hyatt that's phenomenal. I'm about 2/3 of the way through it, implemented as I've gone. So it's taken me longer than the 3 weeks that it was supposed to be. I had some travel mixed in there, but the thing that I love about Hyatt's course, and there's a million productivity courses out there, the thing that I love about Hyatt's is that the whole first module is very different than you would expect. It's not about tools, it's not about worksheets, it's not about hacks or software that's going to make you better. The whole first module is basically called Stop, and it's about pausing to filter and make sure that you're doing the right things. And one of the biggest takeaways that I got from Hyatt that's changed a lot of how I've scheduled my day and managed my time is really instead of managing your time, manage your energy. Okay. And that's been something that I've been intentionally scheduling things into my day in my Best Self Planner. Actually scheduling a nap, or I've been into Wim Hof method lately, which is something I'll be talking about in some upcoming blogs, but scheduling time to do Wim Hof stuff during my day. And it's made a big difference putting those things on the calendar. Now, the third thing that's made a really big difference is being very intentional about what access I allow to myself. So I've got 9 account managers that report to me right now. I've got a team of over 20 people that rely on me every single day. And it's easy to view my role in this job. It's easy to view that role as, hey, I just need to be here, open door to answer questions. Open door policies are great, but they can also cause you to never get any work done and to just kind of sit here at your desk with the fire hose all day, like putting out fires and helping out where you can lend a hand. And that's really how I viewed my role for a long time. But one of the things that's helped me change that is, while I still have extreme open door policy and access to myself all the time, I've been using Do Not Disturb a lot more in Slack. I've been blocking out times for email and things like that. So those are the 3 things that I've been doing that have, I see the light at the end of the tunnel. I see where I can get to so that I can have more time for my family here. Though it's a lot of drool on my keyboard. and so that I can actually grow this business to where I want to. To get from 7 figures to 8, I'm going to have to take myself higher up and do more of big picture stuff, less day-to-day stuff. So that's it for this week. And in my very first blog entry, doing a video blog style, because as you see, it's really hard to write with this much drool on my keyboard. But this is going to be a regular thing. Whatever you guys want to know to scale your business, scale your life to the next level, let me know in the comments, and I'll be doing another one next week, probably from LA, where I will be traveling.